If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is well with you as I straighten out the microphone and kind of do a little housekeeping there as everything far away from me. Wow, do we got a lot for you today. And just unbelievable the number of things going on between yesterday afternoon and this morning, as we've had fires, accidents, pardons, just about a wealth of activity. So we're going to get through it right now. First of all, the weather, 52 degrees outside, and I would call it a misty rain, as the rain slowly moving away, but that doesn't mean you're going to see a lot of cloud cover today, and that's going to be kind of the flavor of the day. The rain will continue throughout the morning, just to give you that kind of heads up. So if you're going out, maybe going to church, or you're going to watch it on TV, maybe you're deep frying a turkey, I don't know, be aware of that as you continue. Now I'm going to reach over as my Nctv cough starts to take over these days. I was infused in the beginning of the week. And in order to do that, you have to be tested for coronavirus, just to let you know, so that you're not positive. Now, let's get to what's going on as far as yesterday. And, whoa. This, as we were pulling up on Monroe Street, and you could see the fire. We down at Nctv45 at our studio could smell the smoke. Ambulances and the fire department arriving on the scene, and then what we had was this, and it really got hazy. Now, look at this video as it goes on, and I'm going to speed it up. It just gets worse and worse as I mean, the smoke turned black. Then you can see the flames. This all on Monroe Street, which is a very narrow street. Look at that. And I was trying to just show you the location, because a lot of people at the bottom of the hill, Taylor Street, thought that there was you could see the smoke forever, and it was black, and they didn't know what was burning. Businesses, the tire shop across the street, the detailers down the street, the custom car place at the corner of Cunningham and I want to say Taylor, and it was just unbelievable as that flame broke out. Now, as I returned back to the studio, smoke bellowing, you could smell it all the way down here. That was totally incredible. Then I went to get gas, and on my way to Morgan's, coming down the hill, I noticed a traffic problem. Now, here's what, as we go there, we're kind of passing it right behind Tony's Lounge. Coming down Sky Hill, bang, accident that way. As police, they hit like a telephone pole. And then, as you made the turn, and they had the cars cleared out, as you made the turn to go down 422, the accident over here. So things were hopping on 422 with different kinds of problems and accidents that were just literally all over. It was phenomenal what we were seeing yesterday at that time. So hence everything's cleared up. And I do want to go back to the Monroe Street situation, and the reason I want to do that is because of the closeness to the houses. And I want to bring out a point here. Up in Newcastle High School, where they have the pictures, various pictures of football and the years, they have a picture, and I believe it's 1890. The house in the end zone, they took a picture of the football team at what was called then Franklin Field. And they took it in front of this house in 1890. Now that's 130 years. The house was not just built. It didn't look like a just built house. Therefore, that house could be around 170 years old. Now, with a dwindling tax base and everything else, it's very difficult to make redevelopment decisions. But I think we're going to have to prudently think about what we're going to do. That street is immensely narrow. And if you're ever in the area and you check it out, you'll find out. Now, on to the next subject. And let me preface this. I've been an outspoken critic of Tom Wolf, the governor, and how they're putting together their facts. Yesterday I got a call from my personal physician. And the reason being, and I told you at the top of the show, that I am an Nctv patient. Now, I had a reaction, and my physician, good enough to take my number on his cell phone, and was communicating with me. And in closing, as we're wrapping up, said, you know, be very careful. He said, I'm at my son's, but we're going right back home after this. And he talked about the COVID situation. Very contagious, a lot of issues out there, a lot of problems. Please be very careful. Now, if you take any immune deficiency drugs, you're susceptible. You have to be in this presence for a while before you could just come up with COVID. Nevertheless, I bring that point to you to talk about washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, wearing a mask in crowds, and social distancing. 3,900 patients hospitalized. Why don't it's 3,897, I upped it 3 just to round it. 826 patients in intensive care. They've changed these numbers without an explanation. Why? I still don't believe you can shut down the whole entire economy. You have to be able to keep going. And from that, I don't mind saying that I believe that Tom Wolf is incorrect. So that's the numbers in Pennsylvania Department of Health. Now, Governor Wolf signs the renewal of the COVID-19 disaster declaration. This is the third renewal. The first one signed March 6th. Here's my issue with that. The Democrats are very quick to take decisive action. be it right or be it wrong. They will take the decisive action that they want to take just that quick. The Republicans sit back. It leads you to ask the question, if you're a Republican, what the hell's going on? The Republicans in Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf signed it. That's his belief, and that's his right. The governor also vetoed bills that he felt put public health at risk. That's his right. We have a Republican legislature. If you believed in this, why can't you override it? That has to be the question of the day, because as I call him, the comrade of Philadelphia, he'll continue to do things. He's not going to stop. The Wolf administration used the wireless emergency alert system for messaging on COVID. Now, you know, when you're sitting at home, out, maybe you got something to eat, maybe you're in your car, and that thing goes off. I understand why it's used with an abducted child, but is that really the best use of the situation? I'm just asking. Now, the Department of Health, in turn, includes Thursday's data update in Friday's data release. No data update on Thursday. So today, that was yesterday's data, 3,900. Today's update, they're going to combine today and Friday's for you. That ought to be interesting. Some restaurants were at 10% capacity last night. And the Department of Agriculture, COVID-19 restaurant enforcement actions, employee masks at least 6 feet apart, ensure maximum occupancy limits for indoor and outdoor dinings are posted and enforced. One place I was only allowed to have 10 people. The other place I was, quite a bit bigger, they only had 3 tables. I want to say 6. Folks, you're walking a very dangerous line. The Department of Health provides a travel update order. There was really, Democrats and Republicans alike ignored this. Mayor of Denver went home to visit his mom and his kids. Okay, but they're telling you what not to do. That's what I mean. But they're doing what they want to do. We're going to have to get a hold of what's going on here, because it is not good. The coffee is good this morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Now, as we turn to sports, well, you're going to see me tell you that the Steelers are playing, and that's not happening. The Steelers game, because Ravens tested, has been moved to Sunday. Last night's scores on the hardwood. Michigan, 96, Bowling Green, 82. North Carolina, Charlotte falls to Iowa. North Carolina beats Chaffin State, and Michigan State beats Eastern Michigan. North Carolina A&T falls to Illinois, and rounding it out, Villanova beats Boston College, UCLA beats South Dakota State, Arizona State tops Rhode Island, and Northwestern tops Tennessee Tech. Check that, Texas Tech. Northwest, they fell, matter of fact. Texas Tech, 101, Northwestern, 58. So with that, and let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Keep in mind the Steelers don't play, and we'll be back after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. A happy Thanksgiving to you. And like always, the tradition continues. Yes, Detroit. They have the game at 12:30 on CBS as the Texans visit the Detroit Lions. Now, classic matchup at 4:30, and I'm calling them the Washington Redskins. They're traveling to take on the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be a great game. That's on Fox. And then the nightcap, 8:20. Keep it going, Steelers. Baltimore Ravens come to Pittsburgh. And while it's a day to have some turkey, let's take care of those Ravens. So that gives you a little bit of pro football action. And then as you, if you were so inclined to wonder about the college matchups, 2 o'clock, Colorado State versus Air Force, CBS Sports Channel. FS1 has New Mexico taking on Utah. So, a lot of great Colorado State versus Air Force out there bouncing around, and why not catch some of it? Now, Thursday, if you want, this Thanksgiving Day, and this just doesn't, football seems like Thanksgiving. Basketball doesn't seem like Thanksgiving today, but Chicago State versus Illinois, that's a noon game on Big Ten Network. And Bradley, the Bradley Braves versus Xavier. Elsewhere, you have at 2 o'clock, Nevada taking on Nebraska. Big Ten Network. again. And your 3 o'clock, Toledo takes on Oakland. Townsend takes on San Francisco. As you jump up to, I don't know, I'm not going to give you one that's 9 o'clock. New Orleans takes on BYU. So that gives you a well-rounded thing. Also, 4:30, Auburn takes on St. Joe's. St. Joe's is a pretty decent team, so miles will mention them too. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner, and make sure you get the Cedars, get some great food and a cold beverage, and just enjoy. Have a great day, everybody, and we're going to take this time out. We'll be right back after this.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
At Delicios. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken, but their menu is so huge, and I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here, so make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicios in downtown Newcastle. Hey, welcome back. And cloudy skies, rain floating around, and 52 degrees. You know, the current election and the judges involved with this current election remind me, and over the past years, of the refusal to correct students in high school, elementary school, or junior high school setting. And let me tell you why, and things have consequences. Flynn received a pardon. The man was questioned at great length with drummed up false facts in order to attack him. It was called Crossfire Hurricane. That was using the government to overthrow a duly elected president. And Donald Trump, make no mistake, is a duly elected president. Now, I get the idea that Facebook and other people out there, Twitters and Googles and social medias abound, are allegedly being said that they're quieting conservatives. But there's one fact that stands. If somebody in the government performs an illegal act, my question is, why are they not being punished? Why is Hillary Clinton, bleach bit, smashed hard drives, subpoena, not being punished? Maybe because she was First Lady. But yet, there's a conservative like Michael Flynn, and he's being punished for what he doesn't do or know. Did somebody ever say to you, you're walking on, did you talk to Bob? Now, that's a loaded question. You may have seen Bob walking down the street, and you may have said, hey, hi, Bob, and kept walking. So did you talk to Bob? Yes. Did you talk to Bob? No. You said hello. In Italian, one of the things in the Italian language, you see somebody, ciao, you're leaving, ciao. But if you say, I'll see you later, that's deemed that you're going to see the person later. Unlike our language. I hope that the judges punish those in Pennsylvania who committed election fraud, election tampering, whatever it may be, they need punished. And make no mistake, there was that. You don't let it fly. All correctable error, we'll deal with it next time. No. The pressure is on each and every judicial person to hand down the law. Not bypass it. I don't want to hear it. The law says this is the day for the election. That's the day for the election. The law says all votes must be in by midnight or by polling close on that day. That's what the law says. The law says you throw out ballots that are not marked correctly, then that's what you do. You pay attention to the law. And the Secretary of State, she should be arrested. Those people that filled out those ballots illegally helping people or doing whatever they were doing should be arrested. And that sheriff in Philadelphia that didn't allow the president's people in to watch the count should be arrested. And the judge, if he doesn't hold him for contempt of court, obstruction of justice, or whatever, those folks should be arrested. you can't mince your words. The law has to mean something. Senator Mike Kelly. Though it's been difficult for all of us, I remind you just how much we have to be grateful for this Thanksgiving. We live in the greatest nation in the history of the world. Even as we endure a pandemic, an economic struggle, and political strife, we remember that Americans in every generation faced challenges, including the Pilgrims who first set boots on our shores 400 years ago. Those men and women laid the foundation for the feast and most precious society the world has ever known. And we have inherited what they started. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours from Mike Kelly. Tremendous guy. Five things President Trump doesn't want you to forget. The media's said COVID-19 vaccine production would take a miracle. They were wrong. Melania Trump welcomes the Christmas tree and kicks off the holiday season at the White House. Dow Jones tops 30,000 for the first time ever. Burn it down. Activists in Seattle want to abolish policies and programs and courts. First they want to do away with the police. Now they want to do away with the courts. And my question is, hello, judges. Wake up and smell the coffee, guys. When are you going to say enough's enough? You know, try to avoid the financial scams that are floating around. Potential holiday financial scams. They remind you the YMCA is closed for the holiday, and they will do their run downtown today. So if you're in that area, make sure you understand runners will be out at 9 o'clock. Arts and Education at the Hoyt has programs going on. Take a look at those programs and enjoy them during this festive season. United Away has their annual blanket drive, and you could drop off blankets at the YMCA or the United Way of Lawrence County, and Chris Sonata's office, Shenango High School, Neshannock, Holy Redeemer Services in Elwood, or at the Hoyt. So a few options there. 52 degrees in Newcastle. And if you were so wondering, the rain came down. It started about 1 o'clock this morning. And yours truly, I heard it, and it was making its way. It was something. Right now, 86% humidity, winds from the southwest, 10 gusting to 17 barometric pressure, 29.91, dew point 43, visibility 10, wind chill 49. Now, here's what your radar looks like isolated, scattered showers through Ohio. And the same thing in Pennsylvania. You see them to our north and the east. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you will only guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello, and a very happy Thanksgiving to you. Got a lot to be thankful for, but not the rain so much. Rain of 47 last night. And how is your day looking? Well, let's talk turkey. Gobble, gobble. A little humor there. Notice things are clearing out. That's a good news. And there you see the cloud cover, and that little gap is going to be so very good to us. And this is why. Rain last night, 47. Your Thanksgiving showers ending by about 8 this morning. If you're watching us later, showers should have stopped. Cloudy, a high of 57 as the clouds push through. Now that chance of rain this morning was 40%, just to give you an idea. Now here comes Thursday night, when you might settle down and watch a little football. Cloudy, 43. Not bad at all. And it shifts you into Friday. Your Friday, mostly cloudy, 54. So you can see not a bad Thanksgiving, 57 and then 54 on Friday. We're staying in those mid-50s. Things look pretty good. And then Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 36. Mini cuddle alert. And then you get into Saturday. Mostly sunny Saturday, high of 47. Saturday night, definite cuddle alert. Grab your honey. Mostly clear in 29. And Sunday, sunshine, 52. Sunday night, mez, mostly cloudy, 36, 50% chance of rain. The hunters go out on Monday. They're all wet, mostly cloudy, 47, chance of rain, 50%. Monday night, mostly cloudy, 27, chance of rain, 50%. And then Tuesday, Rain and showers, mostly cloudy, 37. Chance of rain, 40%. So, Karen, you're not going to be real happy with Monday, but I don't think you're a hunter. And just some real, after you get past Thanksgiving, winter's giving you the okie dokie. So that was Lawrence County 45 weather. And we're going to take this break and hear from these great sponsors. Who would like to hear from you? Hey, have a happy Thanksgiving, all. Can't say it enough. Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back, and that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch. Rain moving out. There's some rain behind it, so you're going to get a little wet today. But don't let that dampen your Thanksgiving. And by all means, make sure that you take the time to give thanks with family and friends, either at the table, virtually, through prayer with our Sunday worship. That will be on even though it's not Sunday. What have you. It's very, very important. And give the brain a break. We all know about these stories. We've all seen Corona, elections. Usually what happens is we emerge a lot stronger after we've had everything but the kitchen sink thrown at us. And in 2020, nothing could be more true. So make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. And as we close here, from me, my son who is standing over here, come on over, Ange. And if he bends down because he's too tall, and he puts his head over here by me, a very happy Thanksgiving. Come on down a little bit lower, Ange. There you go. Happy Thanksgiving from Ange and Ange. And from NCTV45, everybody here, Josh and Jason, and the whole group. Now, make sure you get that second cup of coffee, extra piece of pie and turkey today, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. Give thanks. Stay ever vigilant. Stay true to your convictions. And make sure that you pray. For NCTV 45, I'm Angelo Perrotta. Happy Thanksgiving.